All right. Wait, I want to say it.
Okay.
Dear future kids from Belgium.
Yes, today is Thursday, July 27th, 2023. We are in Brussels.
And this time we're going to cover 2 weeks, starting from when we were in Oxford.
Yeah, so the last video we took was in Oxford, and we just kind of stayed in that night. But the next day is when we got on the bus and toured Oxford University, which is kind of crazy. Like, the whole city is Oxford University.
Mm-hmm. It's all over the city.
Yeah, and you can just walk upon a college. And yeah, I don't remember any of the names of the colleges though. But yeah, so we went to all the big sites in Oxford. We didn't pay to get into anything.
And we also saw the pub where J.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis used to get together. That was super cool for me, even though it was closed and it's been closed for a long time. It was fun to just see. It's called the Eagle and Child. It was great. We really liked Oxford. Definitely can be done in one day.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we went to Edinburgh. On my birthday was a travel day. I turned 26. It's my birthday. I'm rushing to go to the restroom. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
So we had to take a train from Oxford to Edinburgh, and that was pretty cool to see the coastline. It was beautiful. We arrived in Edinburgh, and we stayed in a student housing. Yeah, we stayed in student housing that they were renting out for the summer. So we would just walk the 1.5 miles every single day to get to the Oxford City Center, and then we would just walk around everywhere else. And we got in some good walking there as well. But it is an easy walking city. There's elevation, but it wasn't a problem. We went to the Carlton Monument, which is on a hilltop, and you can see really good views of Edinburgh. Mm-hmm. And everywhere you look in Edinburgh, there's a good view.
Yeah.
We also went to the Edinburgh Castle, but we didn't get into the tour. But we were able to go into the park that was below Edinburgh Castle and then look up and see the awesome views.
And it looked just like so similar to the castle in Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, actually lived in Edinburgh when she was writing the stories. So much of Harry Potter was inspired by Edinburgh. Right off the Royal Mile, which is beautiful and leading right out from Edinburgh Castle, is Victoria Street, which inspired Diagon Alley. And there's even a Harry Potter shop there. It is so cool. I loved it so much.
So the Royal Mile is really cool. It has a lot of cool places to see. But at the end of it is the Scottish Parliament building, and we were able to go inside that and look around a little bit. We were able to see the, it's not a scepter. Is it a scepter? What do they call that thing?
I don't know. Scepter seems so right.
Yeah, it might be a scepter. But they have this scepter in there that they keep inside the Parliament House. And it was just a really interesting building that has some really cool architecture.
And history. We saw King Arthur's seat. We went to an amazing museum that was Evan's favorite museum yet.
Scottish National Museum.
So cool.
Super cool. Has a lot of mechanical stuff in it. A lot of stuff about cars, motors, robots, everything that I'm into. So I was really interested, and I liked walking around there.
Yeah. And yeah, we just love Edinburgh. We will definitely take you guys with us there. Wait, let's take that out.
We just really like Edinburgh. We would go back to Edinburgh in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
The city seems super safe. And like I said, very easily walked. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. And we went to a really nice restaurant for Shannon's birthday. We went to a really nice restaurant for fish and chips. Yeah.
Birdies for fish and chips.
Yeah. It's just a really cool place.
And Maroni for my birthday.
Yeah, so after Edinburgh, we took a train, like an hour or 45-minute ride to Glasgow, and we just think that Glasgow is kind of like San Francisco. It's modern. We didn't explore too much of it. I think one day we even opted to just not go out, or we only were out for like a couple hours, and we just went back to our hotel. I don't think that we gave it justice and we put in the time to actually see everything there is. I know there's a lot of free museums in Glasgow that you can actually go to, but we didn't really venture out of like the 3 square miles that we stayed in.
Basically, I was feeling a little under the weather, so that's why we didn't go out that much in Glasgow. Then we partially used the Eurail pass again, partially bought a ticket to get to Brussels, Belgium. And we went through the Channel, which is super cool, kind of been on the bucket list of mine for a while. We went under the English Channel. And in Brussels, we went to a lot of different places. We're staying in an Airbnb here, and we have to take about a 20-minute bus ride to get into the city each day. The highlights for us were the Grand Place, where there was absolutely gorgeous architecture all around this square. It was amazing. The Liege waffles from the Waffle Factory were amazing. I had caramel on mine. They're a little bit thicker than a normal waffle, and it has crystallized sugar inside. It is a little piece of heaven on earth.
So one of the days we were here, we took a train ride to Luxembourg to mark our 5th country on our trip. We loved Luxembourg. We were obviously just stayed in Luxembourg City. We walked around. It's really pretty. It's super pretty. Once you get out of the train station area and you go into the old town, they have a lot of cool restaurants and just some of the old architecture. Yeah. And that's what, like you said, like when you think of Europe, you think of those streets.
I kept on saying, like, I feel like I'm Cinderella. It looked just like how they drew the streets in that movie. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful. So tomorrow we're going on a train to Hamburg, Germany. We're going to stay one night there, and then from there we're going to Copenhagen, Denmark. And the reason why is because it'll be such a long train day. So we are splitting it up like 6 hours, 6 hours. Otherwise, it would have been like a 16-hour day. Yeah. So, yeah.
I think what I'm looking forward to most in the next month is warmer weather. It has been so cold everywhere we have been so far.
Not super cold. Okay, it's been about 70 degrees.
Sleeves.
It's been about 70 degrees.
I haven't had one day without a jacket.
Yeah, about 70 degrees, and it has been raining in Brussels. 70 degrees and raining, but it was also raining in like every other place we went to. But I walk around with my short sleeve shirt on most of the time, and I'm fine.
Well, yeah. I'm excited for Italy.
Yeah, we're excited for Italy.
Okay. And we're in Belgium, across the world from where I'm from. And I found a towel that is exactly the same as my mom has, that she brings out every Christmas. She's had it for years. I just think it's a crazy coincidence. It definitely made me a little more homesick this week.
Yeah. So those are the last 2 weeks. Stay tuned for the next one.
Thanks for watching.
See you later. A lot of